How y'all doing this morning?
Great.
Very good, very good. I'm really happy to be here. I appreciate Reggie inviting me out to come out and talk. And what I'm going to be talking with you about today is something that changed my life about 6 years ago, after having been in real estate as an investor for about almost 40 years, really. As a real estate investor, I have owned a lot of real estate over the years. Since 1982, I started investing. And I own a whole bunch of real estate. I did it for the same reason. Any other landlords in here? Anybody? Isn't that a wonderful job? I don't like being a landlord. Thank you very much. I don't like being a landlord. Never did, but I did like the money. I don't like flipping houses, but the same thing. I did like the money, so I did both of them. I even pulled some of my money, put some of my money into the stock market for a while. I really didn't like that. That was horrible. Learned a good lesson. But here's what I did. I started about 6 years ago studying something called note investing. Anyone in here ever heard of note investing? More? There you go. Really a great way to invest, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. What was that?
Me.
Secondary market, sunshine on a cloudy day. Amen.
That's right. Buying and selling mortgages on the secondary market. There you go.
That's right.
When you own a piece of real estate, if you have a mortgage on it, there's two cash flows that are actually coming from that property. That didn't really dawn on me until after more than 30 years of collecting this right here, rent. I like collecting rent. I like it because my tenants pay for my lifestyle. And that's a good thing. But what I didn't like is the fact that I had tenants. That's the part I didn't like. And then it dawned on me about 6 years ago that I wasn't the only one making money on my property. There was also a banker making money on my property, wasn't there? You guys ever have a mortgage? So every month I'm collecting the mortgage, the rent payments, but I'm really collecting that money for the plumber, for the electrician, and for the banker, for the most part. And that was my life, but it was all I knew. And I liked it because at least it beat the stock market. But what I'm going to show you guys today is I'm going to show you one of my mortgages that I own now. I own a bunch of them all around the country. And I'm going to show you why I made the switch and why after more than 30 years of investing as a traditional real estate investor, my wife and I decided no more. I don't own a single rental property today, not one. I only flipped one house last year, and that's because it literally fell into my lap. Otherwise, I don't mess with it anymore. I'm the banker, and I'm going to show you why that is. I'll talk to you about something I call a deadbeat daughter. Not my daughter. Somebody else's daughter. And you'll see in a minute why I call it a deadbeat daughter. But basically, this is a little house in Dahlonega, Georgia. Anybody here from Georgia? Know about Georgia? Yeah, this is about an hour north of Atlanta. A place called Dahlonega. This is on 2 acres. Value there is about $130,000. I know some of your cars cost that much out here, right? But in Dahlonega, Georgia, you can buy a house on 2 acres for $130,000 right now. Okay? I don't own that house, but I get paid on that house every month. That's what I like about it. Here was the story. This guy bought this house. He lived in it for a while, and then he wanted to retire. So he decided he was going to sell the house. He has 5 kids. One of his daughters said, "Don't sell the house, Dad, to someone else. Sell it to me." So he decided he would sell it to her. He even sold it to her for 50 cents on the dollar. Is that a good deal for her? You bet it is. He told her, no money down, and pay me $398 a month, and that'll be my retirement, and after 30 years, the house is yours. He felt like that was fair to the other siblings too, right? Because you have to think about all your kids, and this is the only thing he had. And so she did that. They made that deal. She made those payments every month, like you're supposed to, for 2 years. Then she got married, and for whatever reason, her and her husband decided they didn't want to pay anymore. And so for about 2 years, Dad was trying to collect from her, and she wouldn't pay. Now, he went to an attorney. The attorney said, well, you know, you can foreclose and take the house, and how would that look, right? Foreclose and evict your daughter and your grandkids. No, that doesn't work. So the attorney also told him, you know, you can sell your mortgage. And so he reached out to me through the internet and said, hey, I'd like to sell my mortgage. How much would you pay me for it? I said, well, tell me about it. He said, well, my daughter owes me $64,500, and she also owes me $8,800 in back payments. You can see she had to pay a long time, right? At $400 a month. That's a long time. Oh, one more thing about the daughter. Why I call her the deadbeat daughter. When he started pressuring her to pay, she filed bankruptcy against him and refused to let him see his own grandkids. Is she a deadbeat?
Yeah. Deadbeat.
I'm not trying to be mean, but she's a deadbeat. So he said, look, she owes me $64,000 and some change, and plus some back payments. How much would you pay me? I said, I'll tell you what. I'll pay you $47,500 for this mortgage, and I'll step into your shoes. Now, you guys see what just happened here? When I paid $47,500, does she owe me this or does she owe me this?
It's 64.
You bet. So instantly, I got equity. You know, back in the day, I would buy real estate and I have to wait until it goes up in value. I don't have to do that anymore. Now I buy the mortgage and I got value on the first day. If she sells this house today, she has to pay me $73,000. Would that be a good deal for me if she sold the house? Darn good, right? Darn good. So that's how that works. But there's only one of three things that can happen for me as the lender on this scenario. She can either pay me like she's supposed to, she can pay me off early, or she can not pay me. But I'm not her daddy, so she's going to have to deal with that, right? Not that I'm going to try to, I don't want her house, I don't want to put her in the street, but I'm not going to let her live there for free either.
Right.
Here's the three possible outcomes for me. If she pays me like she's supposed to, I'm going to collect $396 a month for 26 years that she had left. So I'm going to earn $123,800. This is inside my IRA. Is that good for my retirement?
Yes.
Yeah, darn good. I put out $47,500, and over the time she's going to pay me back that much. That works out to a 9% return on investment. That's a good number too. I like to say 8 is great. For years, I was happy earning a net return on my investment portfolio between 7 and 10. That's where I was earning after all the dust settles. Real estate seems like it's more than that, but the truth is, by the time you put on the new roofs and you put in all this stuff and you have your vacancies, you're happy to get a 10. That's just a fact, okay? Here, I'm going to make 9 no matter what. Now, if she pays me off early, it gets even better. Think about this. Suppose she paid me for 5 years and then she decided to buy a bigger house. People do that, don't they? Yeah, they do. So if she paid me for 5 years, I would have collected $23,800 in payments over the 5 years, and she still owed me $56,700 plus the $8,800. But let's forget about the $8,800. She still owed me $56,000. I'm in good shape, aren't I?
Yeah.
So all total over 5 years, I would earn $80,500. That's an 18% return on my money per year. See why I sold all my real estate? I don't need that headache. Now here's what freaks everybody out. What if she doesn't pay? That's what scares people, right? Well, let's take a look at that. Let's use the same scenario. She pays me for 5 years, and then after 5 years, she loses her job, she gets a divorce, whatever, she stops paying. What are my options as the bank if she stops paying me? I can take the house.
Right.
Legally, right? That's my option. You know what that involves from me? A phone call to my lawyer and a $2,000 check, and then I get back to my life. That's it. They'll call me when it's done. But if she paid me for 5 years and stopped paying me, I would have already collected $23,000. Now remember, the house was worth $130,000 when I bought the note. It could be worth more, it could be worth less, and who knows? So I just put $115,000 in here. If I sold it for $115,000, I would make $138,800 on my $47,500 investment over a 5-year period. That's a 28% return. It's fantastic. This is a fantastic way to deploy your capital. When I saw this 6 years ago, I was all in. Made sense to me, like the light bulb went on. Because I looked at it this way: either I'm going to make money, or I'm going to make more money, or I'm going to make a lot of money. Those are the three options, right? You don't lose any yardage in this game, unless you're stupid. But you don't lose any yardage in this game. I like that. But here's what's going on with this particular place right now. I still own this, by the way, this mortgage. Every month she pays me $396. But she's also paying me an additional $310 a month until that $8,800 is paid back. Why is she doing that? Because I ain't her daddy. Okay? She's going to pay me, or she's going to get out. It's really that simple. So I'm earning 17% plus on my money right now, cash on cash. When she's done paying this, which I think was a little over 2 years or something like that, then it'll drop down to the $396. So this is a good deal for me. It's a good deal for her because she didn't get kicked out. I hope that she has mended the relationship with her family. I hope. I don't know. But here's something that I learned 6 years ago. Banks don't flip houses, do they?
Nope.
They're not interested in flipping houses. They're not landlords. They don't put their money in the stock market, but yet banks are the masters of money. Aren't they? Tallest buildings in every city in the world have what name at the top? Some bank. That's not by mistake. We can do that. See, I didn't know that I could think 3 or 4 mortgages. My oldest granddaughter is now looking at it. When I was flipping houses, guess how many of them wanted to learn how to flip a house? Nobody. Guess how many of them wanted to be a landlord? Nobody. Why would they want to be a landlord? They saw me being a landlord. They're like, no. This, they want to learn. Because this is financial intelligence. See, once you understand how money works, that's it. It's game over. And if you don't teach your kids this, now that you've seen this, shame on you. That's all I can say. When I saw this, I knew I had to do this for myself, and I had to teach my kids. I had to. And by the way, when a bank loans you money to buy a house, are they lending you their own money or someone else's money? Yes. Did you know you can do that too? You can buy these mortgages with someone else's money? I bet you didn't know that. I didn't either. Well, why do you think I buy so many mortgages? I ran out of money pretty quick. I bought a bunch of mortgages, and my money was gone, and I was still getting these offers from banks to buy mortgages, because that's what we buy from. We buy from banks and hedge funds. And I didn't have the cash. And right away I decided, okay, I need to do something different. So I started joint venturing with people to say, look, if you want to a piece of this action, like the one I just showed you, just do this. Okay? Can everybody do this? That's all you got to do. Okay? The opportunity is there. I see some great opportunities. I've seen opportunities to buy mortgages on buildings like this, commercial buildings, office buildings, hotels, motels, golf courses. The only reason I haven't bought them is because I couldn't write a big enough check. But we get the same kind of deals, the same kind of returns on all the properties that we do look at. I did buy a mortgage on a mobile home park in Indiana. So this stuff is really pretty good, guys. So that's my pitch. If you guys are interested, you can reach me. You can go to my website. It's called investbrilliantly.com. My name is Desi Arnaz. I don't know if I said that earlier. And I've got some business cards with me here today, too. But you can reach me at investbrilliantly.com. All you got to do is go there. You can even register right there on that website to book an appointment with me. Free 30-minute consultation. I love talking about this. I have nothing to sell you. I don't have a course or anything like that. I'm an investor. That's what I do. I invest. And if you want to invest, you can invest with me, or you can do this on your own. We also, my youngest daughter did start her own company where she actually sells these mortgage notes. She'll buy them, she vets them, she makes sure they're solid, make sure the title's clean, everything's good, and then she'll sell you a mortgage note. I buy from her. So, you know, we have an opportunity for you. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate this, and thank Reggie too for, I don't know where he went, but I want to thank you.